Hey everyone, Andy Stickle here, and let me ask you a question. What if your Facebook ads could pay for themselves? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Because I'm going to Funnel Hacking Live this week in Orlando, I want to teach you about my favorite Facebook ad strategy, and you use ClickFunnels to run it. It's called the self-liquidating offer. Using this method, I was able to generate more than $400,000 of revenue on just a $12,000 ad spend for my company. That's an ROI of about 3,200%, which means that for every dollar I spent, I made $33. I've included a link in the description where you can download the exact template that I used. Now it works in ClickFunnels, which is $99 a month, but it's totally worth it. Trust me, especially when you've got an ROI of 3,200%. So how does a self-liquidating offer work? Well, the goal of a self-liquidating offer is to cover the cost of your advertising in its entirety using a free plus shipping model. The cost of the shipping should cover the cost of the product, the shipping, and the cost to pay for the ad. Using this method, your ads should pay for themselves, which basically means you no longer have an advertising budget, which is awesome. Let me give you an example. Some of you may remember that I recently created a guide to running Facebook ads for law firms. I put the guide on a USB drive and I gave it away for free. The only thing was that the buyer had to pay $9.97 for me to ship the drive to them. This was an amazing deal for both the consumer and myself. The consumer received for $9.97 a free USB drive, as well as probably the best guide to running Facebook ads for lawyers on the market. I was able to cover all the cost of my advertising. It was a win-win all around. To make buyers feel even better about their purchase, I offered a money-back guarantee. I basically said that if they didn't find value in the course, I'd refund their $9.97, but they could keep the USB drive. This basically eliminates all risk to the buyer. And you know what? I didn't have a single refund. The financials of this worked out like this. The USB drive I got on Amazon, and it cost about $3. I've posted links on Amazon to the exact products that I used in the description of this video. Creating the content cost me nothing more than my time, which basically meant that I had almost $5 left over to pay for the advertising that brought me each sale. Remember, on this front-end offer, I'm not trying to make money. All I'm trying to do is cover all of my costs, including my ads, so that I don't have an ad budget. After they purchase, you can redirect the user to a link where they can book a consultation with you. You'd be surprised how many people will book right now. After they purchase, you can take them directly to a link where they can book an appointment. You'll be shocked how many people will actually book an appointment with you. For the appointment setting software, I recommend you use Calendly, and I'll include a link in the description. If you don't want them to book an appointment, put a contact form on the landing page, and that will allow you to learn a lot more about their case. You'd be surprised how many people will fill this form out as well. From there, many of the leads will eventually go on to hire you. Even if they don't book an appointment or fill out the form, now you have their email address, so you can follow up with them via email. So you're probably thinking, why not just put the course on YouTube and give it away for free? Well, there's 3 reasons to put the course on USB and ship it to them rather than simply hosting it in the cloud. Reason number 1, if you don't have an item to ship, you can't charge shipping, and therefore you can't cover your ad costs. Reason number 2, people assign a higher value in their minds to a physical item as opposed to just getting a free video they can watch online. Reason number 3, this method helps to identify buyers. Anyone that's willing to spend a little bit of money with you now is much more likely to spend a lot of money with you later. For me, I was able to cover the cost of getting my name out there. Then later, a small percentage of people that bought the USB drives ended up becoming clients at my marketing firm. This shot my ROI through the roof. So as a lawyer, you're probably wondering, how can this apply to me? Well, first, I would suggest recording a video series, maybe a 10-part series, on a subject that your target audience is interested in. Now remember, it has to be something that they're interested in. It has to be something they want. People buy what they want. They don't buy what they need. You can record the videos using your iPhone. You don't have to have a fancy camera. Just be sure to use a tripod and a lavalier microphone. I've included links to the microphone and the tripod that I use for my videos in the description with this video. The important thing to remember about this is that the content is what matters. Don't get too caught up in the production of the videos, because if you try to make it too perfect, it'll never get done. Just remember, done is better than perfect. Another thing to remember is to teach the why, not the how. For example, if you're an estate planning attorney, teach people why estate planning is important, what can happen if they don't plan their estate, and what types of estate plans there are available. You can also talk about the process that goes into creating an estate plan. However, don't teach them how to actually create an estate plan. That's what they hire you for, and that's what they will hire you for. If you're a divorce lawyer, talk about the divorce process. Talk about different ways that child custody can be awarded. Talk about how child support is determined. Talk about how to avoid harming children going through the divorce process, but don't teach them how to get a divorce. that's when they'll call you. You can literally apply this to any practice area and make it work. If you don't want to create a video series, which by the way, stop being a wimp and just create a video series. But if there's some reason that you can't create a video series, then you can use a promotional product instead. For example, if you're a DUI attorney, you could get a credit card bottle opener like this. And look at this thing. This thing's awesome. Who doesn't want to hang on to this thing? So what you can do is screen print your name and your phone number and maybe even some information about what to do if you get arrested on this bottle opener. And people are going to keep this in their wallet. Now, when someone gets arrested, they've already got your contact information on them in their wallet ready to go. A personal injury attorney could run an ad talking about avoiding distractions while driving. And then you could give away a cell phone holder just like this one. It clips on the air vent. Now take a look at this. You could screen print your name right in the middle of there. Put your name and your phone number there. Now, people have a cell phone holder right in their face every time they get in their car that has your name and their phone number. Where do you think they're going to be when they get into a car accident? In their car. The possibilities for a self-liquidating offer are literally endless. You just have to be creative. And it's seriously my favorite type of advertising I can do. Try it out for yourself and let me know if you need any help.